Oh my God, bro. But did you see me like this?
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Week 4 draft here at Athletes Unlimited Basketball in the beautiful Dallas, Texas. My name is JT Wood. I will be your draft host this morning for the next 40 picks as we determine which athletes are going to be put on which rosters. I am here with our 4 captains, and we are ready to get this party started. But before we do, guys, in the chat, let us know, who are you rooting for? What captain are you rooting for? Who do you want to see go to what team? And let me know which team do you think is going to go 3-0. It's always my favorite conversation, so light up that chat. Let us know where you guys are watching from and what you guys are most looking forward to. So now, it's time to meet our amazing captains, and we are, of course, gonna start with Team Gold. She is serving as a captain for a league record 6th time in 9 weeks, and she leads the league with 4,347 total leaderboard points, including 2,077 stat points. She's the league's leading scorer with 26.7 points per game, and she also leads the league in assists. She scored 20 or more points in 8 of 9 games this year. She has 17 straight double-digit scoring efforts. She's playing for the One Love Foundation. Give it up for Captain Odyssey Sims. Facilitator this week in Week 4 will be Zach Bunsick. All right, now we're going to talk about Team Orange. The next captain is leading the Orange squad for the 2nd week in a row. She ranks 2nd in the league with 4,062 total leaderboard points. She's one of 11 players with at least 2,000 win points. She leads the league with 8 double-doubles. She's playing for the Ronald McDonald House Charities of San Antonio, Captain NaLyssa Smith. Facilitator here is going to be Simone Augustus. All right, now Team Blue. She is serving as a captain for the first time this season after moving into 3rd place on the leaderboard. She tallied a league-high 1,550 points in week 3. She averaged 21 points per game this week, including a season-high 24 points on Saturday night. She is playing for the Shaquille O'Neal Foundation. I give you Captain Kirsten Bell, Facilitator Carlos Knox. Welcome to the draft this week, Kirsten. All right, and last but not least, moving our way down to purple, she is serving as a team captain for the 3rd week in a row and leading the purple team for the 2nd time in 3 weeks. She's 4th in the league with 3,622 leaderboard points. She ranks 8th in the league with 16 points per game. She's playing for the Black Heart Association. I give you the one, the only Captain Naz Hillman. Facilitator this week is going to be Pokey Chapman. All right, everyone. Now, you've met our captains. Let's talk about how this draft is going to go. So here at Athletes Unlimited, all of our athletes are ranked on a leaderboard, 1 through 44. The top 4 athletes are captains every single week. Here are our draft rules. There will be 10 total rounds. Purple team is going to make the first selection. And because we have a snake draft format, we will go purple, blue, orange, gold. Gold will pick twice, and then we'll move back our way down the line. Captains will have 2 minutes to make their pick. So there you go. Here in week 4, we are all seasoned vets here. Let's get this draft rolling. Captains, how are you guys feeling today? Feeling good? Feeling fresh? All right. I love that, you guys. Naz, you know the drill. You are officially on the clock. And you're ready. Of course you are, Naz. Let us know who's going to be the first pick here in week 4.
My number 1 pick is Alicia Gray.
Alicia Gray going to be our first pick here in week 4, going to Team Hillman down there in purple. And that's going to bring us to our rookie captain, Kirsten. Team Blue, you are on the clock. And you are ready. Kirsten, who's your pick?
I'm going to go with Isabel Harrison.
All right, Isabel Harrison coming off the board as our 2nd overall pick this week. This first round, normally we are moving and grooving, so that will take us to Team Smith in orange. NaLyssa, you are on the clock, and you are ready.
My first pick will be Kelsey Mitchell.
Kelsey Mitchell going to be in orange this week. NaLyssa seems pretty excited about that pick. There you go. Now you see Kelsey dropping into that roster there. And that will take us to Team Sims in gold. Odyssey, you are on the clock with your first pick. And she is ready. All right, Odyssey, who are you taking?
I'm running back again. My first pick, Jordan Canada.
Jordan Canada, gonna be in the gold uni again. That's a pretty dynamic duo, guys. This first round, obviously these 4 picks, not surprised that they were taken to start off this week's draft. And I'm pretty excited to see Jordan Canada back in that gold jersey with Odyssey. Batman and Robin, Odyssey, do you have a duo name for you guys, or should we make one up for you?
Yeah, I should make one up for it.
All right, you heard it, guys. Drop it in the comments. What dynamic duo do you think should be Odyssey and Jordan? All right, now Odyssey is telling me that she is ready with her pick. Odyssey, go ahead.
My next pick, I'm picking Jasmine Walker.
All right, Jasmine Walker going to be on Team Gold yet again, I believe. And that will be the first pick of the 2nd round here. And there you go. You see our athletes dropping into those Zoom rooms. Also, you see the facilitators going to be in each Zoom room as well. And of course, those Zoom room parties will grow as we work our way down the draft. Team Smith, you are on the clock. And she's giving me a thumbs up, so NaLyssa's telling me that she is ready. All right, NaLyssa, let us know who you're taking.
All right, my next pick will be Sydney Colson.
Sydney Colson going high this week. I love it. Going to be in orange. One of my favorite athletes to watch here. Definitely a fan favorite to watch here. So Sydney Colson going to be the 2nd pick for Team Orange here in the draft, and that's going to bring us to Kirsten Bell. Kirsten, you're on the clock. And again, like I just said, you'll see those athletes dropping into those Zoom rooms. All of our athletes are wearing headphones so that they can communicate with their facilitator to make the best pick. Kirsten's giving me the thumbs up. Kirsten, who you got?
I'm going with Lasia Clarendon.
Lasia Clarendon going to be in blue this week. All right, so we're going to round out round 2 here in the draft with Team Hillman down there in purple. Naz, you're on the clock, and she's giving me a thumbs up. Naz, who you taking?
Yes, I'm going to go with Natasha Cloud.
Natasha Cloud coming off the board early as expected here in the draft. Again, we are in week 4, getting ready to start our last 2 weeks of games, and that completes the second round of the draft. And again, with this snake draft format, Naz is going to pick, but again, before Naz goes with her second pick, let's talk about the Unlimited Club, guys. Unlimited Club provides great benefits, including weekly meet and greets and other league player engagements, and it starts at only $20. You can upgrade to UC Gold and you'll get a gold box, which includes this amazing exclusive jersey and a Natasha Cloud bobblehead that looks extraordinarily like a Natasha Cloud all the way down to the tattoos. And don't forget, if you're an Unlimited Club member, stay after the draft for a meet and greet with Captain Kirsten Bell. You can hear talk, get all the insight on her roster this week. And again, that is for you Unlimited Club members, so make sure you stick around and join us after the draft. All right, now if you watch the draft every week, you know that Naz is always ready. So she's been sitting down there, probably sipping her coffee, waiting for me to get done talking. So Naz, we are ready when you are.
Yes, my next pick, I'm going to go with Teresa Plaisance.
All right, Teresa Plaisance coming off the board, gonna be in purple this week. And Naz seems pretty excited about that pick. I can't lie, I am as well. And Teresa's gonna drop into that Zoom room. And I'm gonna take a wild leap of faith here and say that Tosh is gonna be pretty hyped. And there we go. All right. Team Bell, you're on the clock. And I gotta tell you, it's pretty fun having Kirsten here in the studio, being part of this draft here as a captain this week. It's fun to get some new blood up here, especially these rookies. Super excited to see who Kirsten's drafting this week. So here she goes. Kirsten, let us know who you taking.
I'm taking Lexi Hall.
All right, Lexi Hall gonna be in blue this week. Dropping into that Zoom room. And that'll take us right on down to Team Smith, and she's got her glasses on and she's got that kind of pondering thinking look, so I'm gonna guess that she's gonna take a little bit longer than being ready right on the immediate. And like I said, there's that Zoom room. And now Team Smith on the clock. And while Melissa's talking, I gotta talk about last night. How can you not talk about last night? Last night was our Special Olympics night over here in Dallas, Texas. We had a ton of the Special Olympics athletes. We had local athletes come out. We had a shoot-a-thon. They made, I think, over 2,500 free throws. It was unbelievable. They had a scrimmage at halftime. They had a free throw shooting at the halftime of game 1. Such an amazing experience to watch. Such a great vibe. If you are part of Special Olympics or you are one of those athletes, thank you so much for coming, for sharing your gifts, sharing your smiles. We had just an absolute blast last night. All right, Team Smith, I think you're giving me the thumbs up. Are you ready? All right, go ahead, Melissa.
Our next pick will be Lexi Brown.
All right, Team Smith picking Lexi Brown here in round 3. And again, her facilitator is Simone Augustus, and you're gonna see Lexi drop into that Zoom room. Sid Colston looking like she's real focused on something. And there is Lexi. And that will put Team Sims on the clock. And I'm gonna talk one more thing about Special Olympics last night. During the scrimmage at halftime of the second game, one of the athletes hit a 3-point shot. That was one of the most beautiful shots I've ever seen, and the whole place erupted. The crowd went wild. Not only that, he then drops the 3 up, and I swear I thought the roof was gonna cave in. It was absolutely one of my favorite moments of the season, watching these athletes compete. And the way that he hit that shot, I mean, it was truly a shot of beauty. Shout out to all of our Special Olympics athletes once again. All right, Team Sims, that clock is winding down on you.
I'm a running back with my girl, Jamaris Davis.
All right, Jamaris Davis going to be in gold this week. Jamaris going to drop into that Zoom room. All right. So she's going to drop into that Zoom room. And now let's talk social media, my favorite thing. And I got to tell you, here in the studio, we have our social media team here. They never sleep. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to get on your social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Follow Athletes Unlimited. We want to hear from you. I am not just saying that. We want you to tag us, tweet us, use that hashtag, send us a DM. We want to hear from you. We want your engagement. We want you to follow us so that we can share the incredible stories of our AU athletes. So go follow us across all social media. Our social media team is absolutely unbelievable. They're documenting everything this season, giving you the most incredible behind the scenes looks. As you'll see here in the studio, all of our social media up here on the screen. So many tweets, so much hype, so much passion, so much energy. So go follow us on social media. Get all the inside scoop on Athletes Unlimited. All right. Now, Odyssey's giving me those thumbs up. Odyssey, hit us with it.
With my next pick, I'm picking Crystal Bradford.
Crystal Bradford coming off the board. And now it never fails every week. Every week it happens. Someone makes a pick and the other three captains all just don't seem too pleased with the pick. It seems like Crystal Bradford was maybe on everyone's wish list, but she is going to be in gold this week. So Nalissa, seems like that might put you in a pickle, but you are on the clock. Lots of chatter, lots of chirping amongst these captains, especially as we get further and further into the season where they get to know each other. They have more experience playing and being together. And Nalissa's giving me the thumbs up. Nalissa, who are you taking?
With my next pick, we will be picking Christy Belloc.
All right, Christy Belloc going to be in orange this week. And we're going to see Christy drop right into that room there. Team Orange coming out quite nicely. Nalissa, how you feel about your team this week? You feeling good?
I feel great every week.
As she said, I feel great every week. That's the kind of attitude that we love. Chirping away.
What are we talking about?
Kirsten, that brings the party down onto you. You are on the clock. And Kirsten is giving me the thumbs up. So Kirsten's ready.
Avina Westbrook.
Kirsten, all right, go ahead, let us know who you're taking.
I'm going with Avina Westbrook.
Team Bell picking Avina Westbrook. Here in the fourth round of the Week 4 draft, if you're just joining us, welcome to the party. You would think that after playing 6 games and all the events that these guys have to do, that they would come in here on a Sunday morning a little sluggish. That is not the case. That is not the case at all. It is raucous in here. It is loud. It is a good time. These captains truly loving being here, loving what they're doing. All right, that brings us on down to Team Purple, Naz Hillman. Down there on the end, and she is giving me the thumbs up. Naz, go right ahead.
Yes, with my next pick, I'm going to go Veronica Burton.
Veronica Burton, all right, going to be in Team Purple this week. And now I remind you, we are in a snake draft format, so Naz will have another pick as we start round 5. All right, and there's Naz's Zoom room. One of my favorite people I've met here at AU, Pokey Chapman, their facilitator. And Veronica's dropping right on into that Zoom room. Now, before we start this next round, let's talk about my favorite thing. Let's talk photos. The secret's out. I am actually the lead photographer here at AU, and man, oh man, I love taking photos of these athletes. You'll see some images just from this past week. I love, love, love telling the story of AU and telling the story of these athletes. That shot right there of Tosh was one of her best fake outs that I've ever seen. so much fun to document these athletes, to photograph them in all their strength, all their glory, all their beauty. Kelsey Mitchell, admittedly one of my favorite athletes to watch. Alicia Gray, obviously one of my favorite new athletes to photograph. Photography is where my heart lies. It's one of the best parts about my job, about what I get to do. Thank you so much for always letting me share my favorite images with you every week. But now, as usual, Naz is ready. So Naz, let us know who you're taking.
Yes, I'm gonna take Danny McCray.
Danny McCray coming off the board. Rest of the captains did not seem too thrilled about that pick. But therein lies the fun in Athletes Unlimited. Team Bell, you're on the clock. And Kirsten was giving me that thumbs up, so Kirsten, let us know who you're taking.
Can I get Air Hearn, please? Yeah, can I get another bucket, please?
The blue squad this week.
I need another bucket.
And Air Hearn's gonna drop on into that Zoom room and join the party. And there is Air Hearn in that Zoom room. Let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about merchandise. And I know, gosh, this will be the third week in a row I've said it, but I know you look at me and you say, I love that crew neck. I love that merchandise. We went dark mode this week. I thought week 4, we changed it up a little bit. We got the super soft crew neck. I think some of our captains are wearing it as well. Here's what you do. I want you to go to shop.auprosports.com to purchase your Athletes Unlimited merchandise. We have brand new gear just for basketball. We have new player name and number tees. We have an Every Moment Counts collection. Get your swag, get your drip, look as awesome as the players do. And again, all of that is at shop.auprosports.com, or you could come to Dallas and you can get that merch in venue and then walk out to the court. You can wear it right there on the court, right next to the athletes. So head online, go get your merchandise. All right, Melissa giving me the thumbs up. Melissa, who are you taking?
My next pick will be Lydia Rivers.
Team Smith taking Lydia Rivers. Here in the 5th round of the Week 4 draft. And like I've said before, all these captains are just chatting away with the facilitators. It's actually quite noisy here in the draft studio. I sit about 5 feet from Odyssey Sims. I can hear everything that she's saying, try to figure out the best pick for her team. So that is gonna put Team Sims on the clock. And now let's talk about Odyssey for a second. Obviously, Zach has the next pick in the draft. Let's talk about Odyssey. Pulling out the win last night, it was remarkable, especially with the last game of each week. Everyone is just a little tired, a little sore. The way that Odyssey willed her team, got them the win last night was something that was super fun to see. And now an amazing stat line for you. Odyssey is the first athlete to 500 points in AU history. I cannot imagine scoring 500 points on the court, but Odyssey is the first to 500. Odyssey, a massive congratulations. I know you probably can't hear me because you have headphones in, but what an unbelievable achievement. Congratulations to you, Odyssey. And her clock is gonna be winding down here. And she is still trying to figure out who she wants to take with the last pick of this round. Guys, I see the chat. I see what y'all are saying. Light it up. Let us know what you're thinking this week. Odyssey's giving me the thumbs up, so Odyssey, let us know your pick.
With my next pick, I'm going with my dog, Courtney Williams.
Courtney Williams going to be in gold this week. I believe the first time this season she'll be repping the gold jersey. And I remind you, with that snake draft format, after Courtney gets dropped into that Zoom room, Odyssey is going to have another pick as we start this next round of the draft. And I'm not going to lie, Team Gold is shaping up to be a pretty, I'm trying to think of the best word. expressive, emotional team. When they hit that three, when they make that clutch layup, they're gonna give you some emotion. And I gotta tell you, as a photographer, I absolutely love that. So I am teetering on Team Gold this week as who I can't wait to watch, but of course we can't wait to watch all of them. Guys in the chat, keep on commenting. I would love to know where you guys are watching from. And now, as you'll see, here are the athletes remaining, the athletes that are still available in this draft. And now I'm just gonna remind you, just a quick little reminder that Dejanay Carrington is gonna be inactive for the remaining week 4 and week 5. So she will be automatically placed onto Team Purple. We'll remind you that again as we get closer to the end of the draft, but just a reminder about Dejanay Carrington. All right, Team Sims, your clock is winding down. I don't mean to put that stress on you, but I gotta put that stress on you, Odyssey. All right, Odyssey is ready with her pick. Odyssey, go right ahead.
For my next pick, I'm picking my good sis, Essence Carson.
Essence Carson coming off the board, gonna be repping gold this week. You feel good about that pick, Odyssey? I see you doing a little dance over there.
Absolutely, I feel good about all my picks.
I love that for you, Odyssey. All right, now Team Smith, you are on the clock, but before we get to Nelissa's pick, let's talk about tickets. Come see week 4 of Athletes Unlimited Basketball live right here in Dallas, Texas, but you have to hurry because there are only 2 weeks remaining, only 12 games left before we crown a champion. You can get great seats, player autographs, shoot on the court post-game, and more. Buy your tickets today at auprosports.com/tickets. Now, guys, if you're saying, should I go to a game? Should I not go to a game? How really in it am I going to be? Let me tell you, when you come to an Athletes Unlimited basketball game, it is personal. You are right up on the action. You get to meet the athletes. You get to get on the court and drain threes yourself. It is truly such a unique experience. You don't just sit up in the stands, eat your hot dog and leave. You come, you're a part of this family, you're a part of the experience. So head online, get your tickets, and come join us here in Dallas. Now, Team Smith is giving me the thumbs up, so Nelissa, who is your pick?
With our next pick, we'll be picking Destiny Walker. Damn, I almost forgot her name.
All right, Team Smith picking Destiny Walker here in the 6th round, and there you go, Destiny dropping on that roster. Gonna be dropping right on into that Zoom room. So Kirsten, that moves the party right on down to you. And now Team Bell already giving me the thumbs up. What, Kirsten, you're just like just a veteran, professional already in here in your first week, and I love that out of you. All right, Kirsten, who are you taking?
I'm going to pick India Jones.
All right, India Jones going to be repping on blue this week with first-time captain Kirsten Bell. And we'll see India drop on into that Zoom room. Facilitator Carlos Knox, just a little reminder, Kirsten is on her headphones as well as all the other captains with their headphones in, communicating with their facilitator throughout the entire draft. So that will move us on down to Naz in purple. Naz giving me the thumbs up. Naz, hit us with it.
Yes, my next pick is Kirby Burkholder.
Kirby Burkholder coming off the board, going to be repping purple this week. Kirby Burkholder, a PEC member. And now, what is the PEC? You probably hear us talk about that a lot, whether it's on the broadcast or in person. PEC is our player executive committee. It's 5 athletes for each sport that make a ton of the decisions for the league. We have 5 amazing athletes that represent the PEC here for basketball, Kirby being one of them. So that is Kirby being dropped on into that Zoom room with Team Hillman in purple. And again, with the snake draft format, Naz is going to be back on the clock for her second pick to kick us off here in round 7. Player Executive Committee, something that's truly revolutionary in sports. When I say they make decisions, they truly do, whether it have to be venue decisions, uniform decisions, anything and everything. These 5 players are the voice for basketball, and they truly, truly do have such a great impact in each basketball season. And now, Naz, were you giving me the thumbs up or were you dancing down there? I couldn't tell. A little bit of both. All right, Naz, go ahead and let us know who you're taking.
Yes, we're going to go with Rebecca Harris.
Team Hillman grabbing Rebecca Harris coming off the board with that first pick of round 7 as we work our way here in the draft. I remind you, we have 40 athletes that are drafted each week. We are here in week 4 as we're in our last 2 weeks of play, and that's going to bring us to Team Blue with Kirsten Bell. Kirsten, you're on the clock. And Kirsten's giving me that thumbs up, so Kirsten, who are you taking?
I'm taking Mimi Jackson.
All right, Mimi Jackson, one of my favorite three-point hitters. Coming off the board here, going to be repping in Team Blue this week. Kirsten seems pretty pumped about that choice. And we'll see Mimi drop on into that Zoom room. There she is. Headband already on her off day, still wearing the headband. I love that. All right, Team Smith, you are on the clock with our 3rd pick here in round 7 of our week 4 draft. Alyssa looks like she is so unbelievably zoned in this morning. And again, I gotta tell you, their competitive nature, that does not stop when they are just on the court. That is all the time, including in the draft studio, trying to pick their best roster, as you'll see on the screen. You'll also see our chat. Guys, light that chat up. Let us know what you're thinking. I want to know. Which team do you think so far is going 3-0? And again, I want to remind you, let us know your dynamic duo names for Odyssey and Jordan. Drop that in the chat. Melissa, that clock is winding down on you. Your time is not up, but it's winding down, Alyssa. There she goes. Talking to that facilitator, trying to figure out who our next pick towards the end of the draft is going to be. Nalissa, like many of our other first times, so much fun to meet this season, to see their personalities. Nalissa, I hate to do it to you, but I got to rush you. Your clock is about to be time's up.
Yeah, relax.
Nalissa, it's about to be up. It's about to be. I'm going to say you probably got between 10 and 15 seconds left.
All right.
Enough pressure from everyone here in the studio. Nalissa, who's your pick?
My pick will be Maya Hollingshead.
All right, there we go. Finally got her pick. Maya Hollingshead going to be joining Team Orange this week. Nalissa's got everyone hearing some giggles in the studio. I hate to put the pressure on you, Nalissa, but we got to get it done. And that's going to bring us down to Team Sims in gold. Odyssey, you are on the clock. You're ready with your pick, Odyssey? All right, go ahead and hit us with it.
With my next pick, I'm picking Kalia Robinson.
All right, Team Sims going with Kalia Robinson. Give me the final pick in round 7. And Odyssey is ready to go. So Odyssey, who's your pick?
My next pick, I'm going with Taj Cole.
All right, Taj Cole going to be in gold this week. And Taj is going to be dropping into that Zoom room. Taj Cole in gold, I love that. All right, guys, let's talk about one of the coolest things here at Athletes Unlimited, and that is Athlete Causes. Our Athlete Causes program is powered by Give Lively and the Give Lively Foundation, and they match 100% of every athlete's season win bonus. Every athlete plays for a different nonprofit of their choosing, and this week is going to be Athlete Causes Week. It is truly one of the most special and unique things that I think there is out there in sports. If you hear these athletes talk about their causes, their passion, it's so exciting to hear them talk about something that they feel so strongly about, and we get to celebrate that here in week 4. It is going to be Athlete Causes Week. You can see which cause each athlete is playing with online. So go online, check it out. I'm sure that there is a cause that will be near and dear to your heart. So come join us this week for Causes Week in week 4. And Nalissa is still chatting away. And Nalissa, is that a thumbs up from you?
No, I'm not even getting her. Yeah.
All right, Nalissa, go ahead. Hit us with your pick.
My next pick will be CC Andrews.
I knew it.
Team Smith.
Yeah, so she can get in y'all head again. Get y'all real tight. Y'all can't even play y'all game when y'all hear her.
And from the commotion caused here in the studio, CC Andrews is maybe the hottest ticket every single week. The energy is unmatched. The leadership is unmatched. And she has a pretty high win record, so let's see if that continues in week 4 when she's on Team Smith. Nalissa, you pretty excited about that pick, I imagine. So that brings us down to Team Bell in blue. Kirsten, you are on the clock. Kirsten down there pretty zoned in. Now, while Kirsten's figuring out her pick, let's talk about something cool. Let's talk about what does a week look like for our Athletes Unlimited athletes. You see them at the draft and you see them at the games, but what are they doing in their other days and their other time here? Well, they are practicing, they're rehabbing, they're getting treatment, they're in meetings, they're trying to find downtime for themselves. Their weeks here are so unbelievably busy. They're at practice, and if maybe a practice gets canceled just so they can get some extra rest time, if you go to the arena, you'll still see athletes there getting extra practice, getting extra reps. It truly does not stop for them while they're here in Dallas at Athletes Unlimited, and that is across all 4 sports. That's not just basketball. Hopefully you get some rest time today, Kirsten, after this draft, but for now, I need your pick. So, Kirsten, who you got?
I'm 2. I'm going with Jessica Custer. Come on now.
Jessica Custer coming off the board, going to be joining Team Bell in Blue this week here in round 8 of our draft. And Jessica will be dropping into that Team Blue Zoom room. And there's Jessica. So with our final pick of round 8, that brings us down to Team Hillman in purple. Naz, you are on the clock. And Naz giving me that thumbs up. Naz, let us know.
You want to go? Yep, we're gonna go with Hope Elam.
All right, Hope coming off the board. Going to be joining
Yes,
Team
it
Purple
is.
this
Look
week
at you.
with
What
Naz.
about your team?
And I remind you, in that snake draft format, Naz is going to have 2 picks, and she's giving me the thumbs up like she's ready.
Yep, we're going to go with Ty Young.
Ty Young going to be in purple this week with Team Hillman. And Ty will be the first pick of the 9th round as we work our way to finish out this week. So that puts Team Kirsten Bell on the clock. And Kirsten is giving me that thumbs up. So Kirsten, who you taking?
I'm taking Antoinette Bannister.
All right, Team Bell taking Antoinette Bannister.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even know.
Here in the 9th round. And Antoinette's gonna drop into that Zoom room. Let's talk about the Athletes Unlimited preview show. It is brand new this year, just for basketball. It's co-hosted by my good friend Savannah Collins and Christina Williams. You can tune in to AU's YouTube channel this Wednesday at 6:45 Eastern Time for a comprehensive draft coverage and observations from Savannah and Christina. They are the inside scoop. If you want to know what is going on at Athletes Unlimited, that is where you need to be. And what's also pretty amazing is Savannah is also going to be involved on the broadcast on Wednesday. So if you are in the Savannah Collins fan club, like I am, make sure you're watching the broadcast on Wednesday to get even more insight from our digital media reporter, Savannah Collins. And I remind you, that preview show is going to be Wednesday at 6:45 Eastern Time. Savannah and Christina, make sure you guys check it out. All right, Kirsten, how we doing over there? Looks like she's still working her way. Kirsten, you ready with your pick?
No, I said it's not my pick. That's what I said. That's what that was mine.
Oh, it's Team Smith's pick. You know what? I thought that I was going to go a whole without messing up the draft order. And of course, I get to round 9 and I mess it up, but that's okay. All right, Nalissa, I am so sorry. I did not mean to give away your pick.
Every week.
I do it every week.
I skip.
I am so sorry, Nalissa.
Crazy.
All right, let us know who you're going with.
My next pick will be Jenna Stady.
Team Smith going to grab Jenna Stady here in round 9. And Jenna's going to be dropping into that Zoom room, joining Team Smith in orange. There is Jenna. All right, and that will bring us down to the final pick of the 9th round with Captain Odyssey Sims in gold. Odyssey, you are on the clock. And now, as we're winding down in this draft, let's talk about, let's say you're a basketball fan. As we're winding down here in AU, what's the next opportunity that you can watch Athletes Unlimited? And that is going to be volleyball. On our volleyball tour, we are going to be in multiple spots all across the nation. You can watch some of our best AU volleyball athletes competing against colleges, competing against inter-squad games. It's going to be brand new for Athletes Unlimited, and we can't wait. So if you want more AU in the immediate, check out our volleyball tour. And fans, let me just remind you one more time, Dejanay Carrington is inactive for the rest of the season. So because of that, she'll be assigned to purple as the last pick of the draft in both week 4 this week and week 5 in next week. Odyssey, that clock is winding down on you, my friend. All right, Odyssey, let us know.
For my next pick, I'm going with my girl Sam Soraya McGuire.
All right, Soraya going to be our final pick here in round 9. And Odyssey, of course, like a true professional, is ready with her final pick. Odyssey, who is your pick?
My team said no. With my next pick and final pick, I'm going with my girl Whitney Knight.
Team Sims taking Whitney Knight with her final pick here in round 10. And we will work our way for one more time back down the line to Team Smith. Team Smith, you are on the clock with your last pick here in the week 4 draft.
Ready.
Nalissa, go ahead.
My next pick will be Akila Mays.
All right, Akila May is going to be the final pick for Team Smith here in week 4. And Akila is going to be dropping in to that Zoom room. And then for the final pick of the week 4 draft, that belongs to Kirsten Bell. Kirsten, who are you taking?
I'm taking Charisma Penn.
All right, and there you have it, Charisma Penn. Because Dejanay Carrington is inactive, that will make Charisma Penn technically our last draft pick of the week 4 draft. Charisma is going to drop right on in there to that Zoom room. These captains, you'd think at the end of the draft, and they are still, they will be chirping as they walk their way into the parking lot. Captains, how are you guys feeling?
She asked, she gonna say 3-0.
Odyssey,
but we know how that goes.
3-0 this week?
I mean, I've been 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, so at this point, it's giving 3-0.
3-0 energy coming out of Odyssey Sims. Now, guys, let's take a look at your final rosters for week 4. See how they're shaping up. There you have it. All 44 athletes on your screen with our final rosters. And it is loud in here. These captains are just going at it. But you know what? I love that energy. I love that competitive energy that you get here at Athletes Unlimited. So guys, in the comments, the final time I'm gonna ask you, who wins week 4? Who's gonna get the most points? Who's gonna go 3-0? Who do you think is gonna come out on top as we head into week 5? That chat, thank you guys so much to all of our fans in that chat, always being so active, always being so fun. One more reminder, where can you watch us this week, our week 4 schedule? Wednesday will be on CBS Sports Network. Friday will be on WNBA League Pass and Women's Sports Network. And then Saturday, wrapping it up with week 4 with WNBA League Pass and Bally Sports. So if you can't come to Dallas, that's where you want to catch us. All right, guys, I cannot believe it, but that wraps up our week 4 draft here at Athletes Unlimited Season 2. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey. Odyssey's already standing up, ready to go to practice, I imagine. So thank you guys so much. Y'all enjoy your day, and we'll see you guys to start week 4.
Giving our choices, we using our voices, helping the voiceless. We stand for a cause, not fighting for straws. We changing the laws, we give it our all. It's a bigger picture, and we paint the walls. We are unlimited. Look at the game, we changing it all. We unified on the front line for the one time, cause it's one grind, no divide. When we ride, use one voice, then we shine. Stand up now, unannounced. Hold on, hear me out.